Hello, my name is Jay, and this morning I want to share how I connect to divine inner self. Other people use different techniques and methods, but this is how I presently connect. This will resonate with some people who are listening. How I connect to divine light is a question that has been asked of me from those that have written emails. So this is how I access my sovereign inner light, my higher self, my divine inner self, my light. I connect to this light when I apply healing to a client, when I do attunements, when I do meditation, when I prepare candles, and when I do Qi Gong. With my eyes closed, I have a vision of my body, which is my vessel, my temple, my cup, my sphere. I then focus, not in a strained or concentrated way. I focus on an inner, pure, all-encompassing light that is 100% pure light, 100% pure love, 100% pure protection, and 100% pure healing, and any other 100% pure aspects of divinity known and unknown to me in my consciousness and subconsciousness, which is central to the universe of I. And by this, I mean that I have the universe within me, so therefore I am an integral part of the universe inside of me and around me. Not only do I use the visualization, but I also sense the feeling of the light. So I focus on the inner light, which starts as a flame-shaped or diamond-shaped seed of light at my center. With full, deep breaths, I watch it grow and intensify with brightness and clarity, until it gets to the point of blinding brightness, which is not painful or debilitating to my vision. In fact, it becomes comfortable, normal, filling all areas within me, so that my entire body becomes one of light brilliance. My DNA is made of light, my RNA is made of light, my form is made of light. I also connect to 100% pure light from my feet, and this travels upwards through my body, connecting with my inner light, and upwards to connect to the light at the top of my body. Not only do I visualize the vertical aspect of my inner light, with each breath I visualize this universe light expanding from the center outwards throughout my aura bodies. The light fills the direct location where I am and further outwards. So, for example, I have the room where I am doing this filled with light, the building and the surrounding area of the building. I do not focus too much attention on this, but I accept that my light grows outwards from my location. My attention is always centered on my sovereign inner self. I am doing this right now, and I have that familiar sensation again of my light in abundance. As this universe light expands throughout my vessel, I visualize and I sense all that no longer serves its purpose, in addition to all that piggybacked and was sent as destructive entities within me, dissolved by the light, or vacuumed out to the universe, where it is transmuted into positivity and to be used where it is most needed to help myself and others. I try to access this sovereign inner light daily. The intention is there. Now I am at the point where I can visualize this sovereign inner light with ease, and can access it in a shorter span of time than when I first started. I had to change my thought processes from stressing too hard on achieving the visualization and the feelings. Now it becomes easier and enjoyable, so much so that I like at least 30 minutes in this internal light. It is like a treat. I enjoy it totally. You have to experience your light to fully understand what I mean. This takes some time to master. Now that I have this access to my light through the visualization, I am training myself to access this universe light with my eyes opened as I go about my daily business. Challenging to say the least, but possible. I can do this when I am at my desk in a still place, or on a bus, train, aircraft, or ship, or anywhere where I am fairly still, even when I am out shopping. It is when I am in a place of chaotic movement in the city, or town or village, or there is constant agitation from others around me on the streets, or when I am in conversation trying to get things done, that I find it challenging to do the visualization. However, I am finding new techniques to help me with this. The reason for accessing this light is because following the removal of the karmic body, the chakra closing and chakra removal, I do not visualize the chakras when I connect to light. I visualize my heart center and connect to light from there when needed. I also do a visualization of light through my pineal gland. There is a video on YouTube with a North American grey-haired Caucasian gentleman with his hair in a long ponytail, discussing and showing an audience how to activate 4 primary beams of light that originate from the pineal gland. One beam of light is from the third eye and it exits directly at the back of the head. One beam of light is in a position that I call the unicorn horn position. It sits in line with the third eye, but much higher on the head, about an inch from the hairline on the skull. The exit of this light is directly at the base of the skull. The third light is from your left ear to your right ear, so from ear to ear, but not exactly on the ear. It sits in line with the pineal gland. The fourth light is the vertical light, located directly above the pineal gland. Once the 3 beams of light through the pineal gland are activated, the 4th beam becomes active on its own. It's as though it needs the 3 lights to be activated and processed in sequence, and that becomes the key to unlocking and activating the 4th beam of light through or from the pineal gland. So the 4th beam of light is not activated before the first 3. In addition, there is an order of how you activate the beams, plus which hands to place at each beam position. It is possible to do this activation without the hand positions. The importance is to have the pineal gland at the core of the beams, the sequence, and the left and right hand in correct places, plus, of course, the visualization. For accessing the beams, you can pay someone to do it for you, or you can do it yourself. The people that do this originate from South America. Shamans do this. The gentleman in the video explains the process and shows you how to do this yourself. He can also perform it or this process on people. If anyone knows the name of this gentleman, this North American gentleman who does this, please let me know and I will post this on this channel. I found his video by accident about 2 years ago and cannot find it again. This is one of the tools in my treasure chest that I use. Now on to something a little more different. This is a question or through emails that were sent to me, and it's for those that have written to me and state that they find the going within too hard and visualizations. The easiest way to visualize the light within you is to look at an example of an incense burner. The oil or the wax or the powder or the resin sits above, and a tea light sits underneath it. Imagine that you are the vessel and the tea light flame is the purest of light that sits within you. Then expand the thought process from there. I have also received emails from a few people who say that they have recently come across videos on spirituality and feel that they are too old in life to make any corrections or to take the journey of light. This is not so. It is not the age that matters, but the willingness to be awakened by what is rightfully yours, in addition to expanding your knowledge and experiences, especially if you have grown up in or been in a religious-based faith family that frowns greatly upon anything that is against the teachings of the establishment, where family and friends are staunch religious believers and everything else is blasphemy. Especially if, as a child, you experienced spiritual aspects but were knocked back for stating such things to family, friends, in addition to later in life, your partners. Your release from people around you who disbelieved you, mocked you, shunned you, is a gate to clearing, cleansing, and helping yourself spiritually to develop. There is always a reason why you are being directed to see, hear, sense things that no one else in your family or friend environment are willing to accept. The curiosity or the calling is the first step. If you need me, you know how to get in touch through this channel. Keep safe, warm, and well. Much love and light, Jay.